Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're continuing on with They Are Billions. It's a lot, isn't it? Billions. Anyway, yeah, one thing that I noticed, we actually got this last mission, and wow, there's actually there's a couple missing there? Huh. I actually wonder, the other mission, what? But we only get them from these missions, and that's the only, okay, I guess there's others that are nearby? Maybe it goes from top to bottom or something, I don't know. Anyway. So, most sustainable food source. Huh. The Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs has released a statement claiming that our food supply is more sustainable than ever, now that 60% of our food is being sourced from the new HPP 9000. Our reliance on farming has sufficiently dropped, allowing us to live more efficiently in megacities. At the same time, this overwhelming success in HPP adoption rates isn't being praised across the board. The Commission of Health and Food Safety has promoted consumption, claiming HPP to be a rich source of iron and B vitamins, and several experts consider HPPs to be the best scientific advance since penicillin. Huh. Interesting. So, how is this going to mess up and kill everyone? That's what I want to know. The fact that it's rich in vitamin B and iron, that means that it's meat, which makes me think that this might be Soylent Green. It could be. In which case, people are dying, being recycled, and that's spreading the disease that got it eventually. So I'm assuming that we're recycling bodies with this stuff. Which makes sense, I guess. If there's some... I'm assuming the idea is this will destroy diseases in the food and whatever, you know. And recycle the proteins or whatever else. Right. This is all speculation, by the way. But I think it's an interesting concept in my head, if that's what the concept is, that yeah, if the zombie virus or whatever is something that the HPP can't break down, then it's just a brilliant way to spread that virus, right? So yeah, kind of cool if that's the case. We'll have to find out. I mean, it wouldn't tell us if it wasn't relevant to the problem, you know. So yeah, kind of cool. Alright, so Valley of Death we can't reach yet because of the swarm, and Frozen Lake we can't get to because of the swarm. We can get to these two, but I'm actually kind of keen to do these today. So what I might do, have a look at our research, and let's have a look here. So it was advanced machinery and mechanical engineering are the two that we need to get the Lucifer. And I'm wondering if we're going to need the Lucifer. So what I'm going to do is no research at all, and we're going to hop in and see if we can do any of these. They're still just difficulty 2, because if I can hold off getting the Lucifer, I'm kind of happy to, if it means getting a ton of these more simple researches like the wood, stone, and iron transportation. I think that'd be super useful, especially because if we can get that way up, I mean, even more gold early, and then eventually we just get a wasp every day, which is madness. Wasps are basically little gun turrets. We saw them in one of the missions. One of the, you know, is either, I think it's a weapons factory, which yeah would make sense because it's a weapons factory. Although a bunker as well could also make sense. No, it wasn't the last bunker. That was a tiny mission. Yeah, that was the one where there were the landmines and the gun turrets and things. Those gun turrets are wasps, I believe. So yeah, we just get them to plop down on the strategic map. Like every day we get a free one, which is crazy powerful to be able to get just that much free stuff. So I really want to get to that. I think it'd be great. So anyway, we're going to do the swarm first, I think. So this one, there's a swarm of 4,948 infected in the middle of the road. To clear the road and continue expanding the colonies along this route, you must destroy the swarm with the army of the Empire. So we'll get some Empire points out of it, which is nice. We have a lot more Empire points than we used to. Is that? That's victory points. Yeah, 2,900. To say that soldiers cost 20, that's a ludicrous amount of soldiers. But all we have is soldiers, really. We haven't really unlocked any other units yet. We don't even, do we have snipers yet? That's a point. We might need snipers, like, real soon. Because if they start sending more elite things at us, yeah, we're going to need snipers, actually. Pretty quickly, but that's going to be expensive to get to snipers, sadly. But they are super beneficial. They are super beneficial for like big enemies. Things like spitters and the fat guys. Just having snipers to deal with them is great, and harpies because you can kill them before they reach you, which is kind of nice. So I don't know. We can rely on soldiers for now, I think. Soldiers are just great generally, but some snipers would be handy for sure. But I don't know. Alright, so there's that one, or there's this one. So this is all infected colonists and fresh ones, so they're all going to be very quick. And, oh, that's actually the same. So that's just a bigger, scarier swarm than this one. So I guess we'll just hop in and do this one first, huh? I've got high hopes. I think we'll do alright with just 1 billion soldiers. We'll see. Okay, there's our little outpost. Attack mission. In the attack missions, the objective is to destroy the swarm of infected. We have done this many times. So we can get barricades, of course, but wow, that's actually what we can get. It's quite a few, but alright, let's just see how this goes. No, we're good, we're good. Might be worth getting some barricades, but we'll see. Oh. Oh, now you're all... Oh, no! No, the integrity of the blob! Blob integrity, guys. It's all about the blob integrity. So this doesn't seem too bad just yet. Doesn't seem too bad. So nothing is coming through this way by the looks of it. So I think these guys could afford to move over here a bit, so they can shoot either here or here. And you lot aren't doing a whole lot there either, are you? The north looks a little bit precarious though. So what I might do, grab some of these guys, move them up here. Alright, we're doing fine. Wow. Yeah, I'm not seeing any problems here. I'm not seeing any problems. They're getting a little bit close in a couple of places, but we've got plenty of time to move around, I think. And it won't be long before we start getting... Oh, maybe it will be. I was going to say, it won't be long before we start getting some promotions, but actually these guys are miles off. Yeah, I got some on 30. Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. But this is easy, by the looks of it. I don't foresee any problems arising from this. And yeah, if the other one, that other swarm mission, if they're coming in at the same pace, and they're just coming in, like, over a longer period of time, then again, we'll be totally fine. But if they're coming in more densely, that might become an issue. But, saying that, we have a lot that aren't even firing. Yeah, we have a lot that aren't even managing to fire, so, you know, I think we're good. I think we'll be good for the other mission, too. It's taking a while, though, huh? It's a lot of them. And, okay, now we are starting to get close. Yeah, that gun, it was on 90%. Yeah, I'm looking at this, by the way, the experience. When it gets to 100%, that's when they turn to a veteran. So, that's the thing. As long as you can get over the first sort of hurdle, right? Which is, we're still in. There we go. So now we have a veteran. So, now that we have a veteran, you know, we're going to start getting a ton of veterans, and it means that we can actually fight them off even more easily. So, it's a bit silly, really. It just gets easier and easier. Look at that. So many soldiers. Amazingly, only one veteran. I guess he's their leader. Yep, he's their leader. Well, isn't that good? I thought this would be a lot more difficult, guys. I thought we'd be struggling with this mission for a while. At least, you know, this swarm or the other one. I just thought this whole episode would be swarms, but now I'm not so sure. It might just be a short episode, though. We'll see. So that way we can just start fresh with the next episode. I like to keep them separate, I think, because some people don't care for these missions. At least I don't. I don't think they're as entertaining. I prefer the proper strategy stuff, but this is stuff that some people will want to watch. I want to get out of the way. So I might keep these separate, as well as the mission we did last time. Those kind of missions. I want to make sure they're on separate episodes to the strategy ones, so that way people can just go in with the strategy ones. I want to organize it like that, just in case you guys don't care for one sort of mission or the other. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? I might actually barricade this. Yeah, I know how these play. Don't worry. I'm good. Although I would like to know where they're coming from before I start blocking everything up. So, what I might do is just do this first. Cool. Let's do this. Start the battle. And everyone hold. Done. Right then. So, let's see how they're going to sort through this maze. Alright, so it looks like this top bit is going to be super busy. Here, they come split. Here, I'm not sure where they're coming in yet, but it seems like all the ones from the top are just coming in right here. But luckily, we've got a bit of a larger blob here. So we need to block that, and oh. Yeah, they've actually made it so you have to block everywhere except here, which is kind of easy to tell that would be the case. So, yeah. Yeah, we'd still be blocking most of it. In fact, we could maybe block there and there. No, I think this is just still the best way to go. Keep everyone together, so that way, if soldiers aren't shooting at one stream, they can reach another one and shoot at them instead. It just works out much better that way. But again, it looks like we have this. It looks like we have this covered with our 155 soldiers. Which is pretty rad. It's a lot of soldiers. It's an awful lot of soldiers. Kind of wish I'd made a cup of tea now. Just have a nice cup of tea at this point. You know? Sat in our tower. Sat in our outpost. And yeah, look at the numbers go down. Going pretty well. Anyone close to a veteran yet? Oh, he's on 18%. That guy's on 0%. They haven't even seen anyone. So, yep, this is pretty simple, isn't it? Not a lot of strategy in this kind of level, is there? Maybe we should put the difficulty up. It would be a really good way to sort of just gain a ton more victory points, which I think would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Because, yeah, I would like to put them down on those sort of research recovering missions, you know, the hero missions or whatever they're called. So that way they don't take as long. So yeah, I could make up for the lack of victory points on this one. Although I think victory points are literally just for bragging rights, so I'm not sure I should even care, really. But, you know, it would be nice to have a few victory points. Be able to say, check it out, I got some victory points. Bragging rights, essentially. Yeah, this is going pretty swimmingly, I must say. There really is something kind of therapeutic about the of the guns. Just, you know, it fits with the music. It's fun. Alright, we've got a couple of veterans this time. So you can tell there are definitely more. There are definitely more zombies than before. Because we are getting more of them become veterans, so that's how you can tell. You know, it's actually pretty impressive. The animation, because I can't tell if yeah, the muzzle flashes, they don't affect everyone, but they affect themselves. When you have it all lined up here, you can just see the little flashes of yellow when they fire, and it's really nice. Like, it looks really good. It is beautifully animated. Yeah, they designed this game for 4K, apparently. Everything is 4K. And so, although this is only in 1080p right now, like, it just shows, though, just the detail. Everything is very, very polished and very, you know, there's no rough edges on any of it, because it was all drawn for 4K. And so you just end up with this, you know, just very beautiful effects. It's great. I mean, obviously, it's just sort of like a cartoon, right? But it's slick as hell. It really is. I really love the art style. I think it's great. Yeah, I'd love to actually see it in 4K. I think it would look gorgeous. A lot of vets. A lot of vets. Okay, still 2,000 left. Still 2,000. This is ridiculous. Alright, keep going, lads. Nice. A lot of vets. This guy, has he even fired a gun yet? He's on 0% experience. And him. I'll put him on chase. How about you? Oh, he's on 0. Put him on chase. He's on 10. Oh, that guy's on 0. Let's put him on chase. He's on 2. He's on 0. Put him on chase. He's on 10. He's on 0. Put him on chase. He clearly doesn't need to be there. He's on 0. He's on 0. He's on 0. He's on 2. So yeah, he's in a perfect spot, clearly. So yeah, putting a few on chase, might as well. Except these guys aren't going to find anyone now. I'll put them on chase too. And these guys can go on chase. These guys can go on chase. They're not really finding a way to get in anywhere, but, you know. It's all good. Alright, now these guys don't really have much of a shot, so I'll put them on chase. Cool. So we've got some people left, you know, here, it's fine. Okay, they're not going to be able to shoot anyone, so I'll put them on chase. And you. Look at them all trying to put the work in. Oh, he's trying. Let's look at this. All the behind. We want to fight? They're very daft. Alright, they've got nothing to do. Put them on chase. Stop all running over there. You can't all chase that way, okay? Let's put them over here. See what happens when I put them on chase. They're running down that way. The zombie's right there. But nope, they want to go this way. Fair enough. Fair enough. Probably just put everyone on chase, huh? There's only 200 left. Cool. So, yeah. Yeah, they're doing it. Just seeing them bob up and down, though, when they're trying to run but they're not moving, I think is really funny. Okay, brilliant. We did it. We did it. We killed the swarm. We done killed it good. Hooray. Alright then, so let's figure out what mission we're going to play next. So, we have the choice of the Frozen Lake. The Emperor wants to control the Frozen Lake region. The lake sits in the center of a crossroads with high strategic value. You will have to build a large colony around with enough defense to close the 4 access points to the region. Although the climate here can be cruel, the lake is very rich with fish, so there will be no shortage of food for your colony. Okay, so we get rich fishing. So an extra 30% from fish. Slow terrain, so units are slowed down by 20%. And cold weather, so we need more energy. Okay, interesting. Would be nice to have a power station or something. Have a power plant for that. So I might hold up on that for now until we get that. Well, it depends how much wood there is available, I guess, as well. Do you need wood for power stations? Or power plants? Okay, this one. The Lonely Forest. A small valley that seems to be have gone unnoticed by the infected sits deep in the forest. In this region, you can build a large colony without risk of being infected. Alright. Build a large colony, saving the space and resources to succeed. However, although there are no infected in the region, we have detected a colossal swarm coming from the mountains that is 40 days away. Interesting. You have a lot of time to fortify the colony, prepare your army to face the swarm, but do not get overconfident. So what, so there's no... So we need to get to 1600 population, and there's no... We have to resist all swarms, which is one swarm by the sounds of it. And that's all we have to do, just build for 40 days, and then kill that. That sounds really cool. That's really interesting. That is super interesting. That's the Lonely Forest, huh? Yeah. Cool. Or the Oasis. In the middle of the Great Desert, there is an almost heavenly place bathed by the waters of an underground lake. It is the perfect location to establish a prosperous colony that connects with the remote colonies of the south. Furthermore, in this region, there are neither infected nor swarms nearby to worry about for the foreseeable future. Wait, really? This one has nothing either? However, you may know by now that these cursed lands' tranquility doesn't last forever. Our scouts have detected a distant swarm that will take more than a month to reach the colony. Get your defences ready with all your arsenal before their arrival. Is that just the same as the Lonely Forest then? So that's one where we're not getting attacked, and that's one where we're not getting attacked. Which seems super weird. Wait, no, that one is. Yeah, so the Oasis and Lonely Forest connected to each other, and neither have zombies by the sounds of it. That's so weird. That is super weird. Alright, cool. Valley of Death. That sounds different, for sure. Undoubtedly, the Valley of Death is an inhospitable and terrible place to build a colony, but its strategic position is of vital importance to the Empire. Being on the edge of the Great Desert, no swarms of infected can reach the colony. However, there is a large population of infected in the region, because of 2 human villages that were infected long ago. The region is so barren that you will have to make the most of each arable space to keep a self-sufficient colony with an acceptable population. Okay, so soddle food on this one. That sounds like that's going to hurt. Far horizon. Oh, units can see further. That's cool. But, ooh, okay. The infected are gonna be aware of us much more easily there. So infected activity awareness plus 30%. So presumably that roughly translates to 30% more things will be running at us every time we make a noise, which is scary as hell. So I'm not sure which one we'll do next, honestly. I'm not sure which one we'll do. I might just start from the top, but that means we'll have 2 of these idle ones in a row. So I might do Lonely Forest, which is just prepare for Swarm. Then we can do one where there's actual combat to do. Then we'll do the Oasis. Or maybe we'll even keep them a couple missions apart, just because they seem similar. So, yeah, I think I'll do Lonely Forest next. So, for now, we need to have a look at research. So, what is it we're going to want to do? So, we don't have a warehouse yet. I just realised. Wait, no, we do. It's spinning. We're fine there. My bad. We do have a warehouse yet. We have the farm. We have the market. A inn would be kind of cool to have. It would be kind of cool to have. What does this lead to? Soldier attack damage plus 20%. Ooh. And cottage energy down. That's super useful. And that's a wonder. And that makes the inn better. Huh. Okay. Reinforced concrete sounds lovely. Ooh, currency is useful. That gives a bank, which will let us put our income up more. And infected gold per kill. +1. That's awesome. We had something similar to that, right? Down here? Yeah, corpse recycling. Gold per kill. So we get 2 gold per kill if we get those, which I think would be really cool to have. But for now, I think we want to make sure we get wood. I want to do at least one of these every time we get, like, an influx. Oh, also we can level up her too, huh? Huh. Attack speed would be pretty cool. Attack noise down, which is pretty awesome. But sometimes I actually do want to make noise. It's a tough one. It's a tough one for sure. Armor is pretty great. Speed, nice and high. Loading weapon speed. What does that mean? Loading weapon speed. Is that not the same as just attack speed? Huh. We'll just put her speed up generally. She's already pretty quick. Attack range and view range up, which is kind of nice. Let's see. I kind of want to know what that means. But yeah, I'm not seeing damage anywhere. That's attack damage plus 50%, which is pretty significant. And, oh, there's attack damage there too. So maybe I'll go armor, then I can go damage. And again, loading weapon speed. That's super weird. Is that the pause between they start firing, I wonder? I'm not really sure. You know, I have no idea. Tell you what, I'll go for silent. I'll go for that, I think. I think I'll go for silent. And I'll put up to health. Yeah, we'll do that one, because speed seems better. So we'll do this. I think that'll be useful. Anyway, back to research. Let's see what else we want to do. Advanced Tesla field puts Tesla tower range up, which is actually pretty damn useful. And that lets us get to the lightning spire, which is a wonder that makes electricity, I guess. I haven't really played about with wonders. They weren't a thing back in the day when I played a bunch of this sort of survival mode. And I haven't played any more survival mode since I've been doing the campaign. I wanted to leave it kind of blind. Explosives, huh? A landmine. I don't know, not sure I want landmines. Advanced training, military tactics, military mastery. That gives an academy, huh? Okay, I like the idea of the bank. I think that's too useful to pass up. And so I can't afford the advanced machinery, but I can afford stone transportation. So with stone and wood transportation, it means we can basically, it doesn't matter if we're building a soldier center or wood workshop first, we're probably going to get those resources before we even start mining those resources. It'll give us a huge advantage in where we want to sort of expand. It'll just give us a ton of resources earlier, which I think is super, super useful. So I think we really want to keep on top of that. And iron transportation is gigantic as well, because that just means that we can train soldiers. If there's no iron in sight, we can still train soldiers, because we'll be getting free iron every day, which is huge. Because it only costs, I think, 2 iron? No, 10 iron. How much iron does it cost? I don't think it's much iron, is it? Train a soldier? I can't remember now. I think it's... I've got a feeling it's only like 2. So that's a lot of iron. We're getting there. Oil, we don't really have a need for that yet. So going any further doesn't make a huge amount of sense unless we want to rush to artillery transport. But I'm going to do what people recommended and try and get to the Lucifer. Because the engineering center is something we need anyway. And the advanced machinery here, the foundry and the engineering center will help us unlock all of the best, things in the game, including the advanced farm there. That'll be handy to have. That'll be very handy to have. But yeah, all right, advanced quarry there as well. We really want that. Defensive barriers, more health. Wire fence trap, interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here we're gonna want. There's a lot of stuff here we're gonna want. Got reinforced concrete would be great. So yeah, stone tower and that. There's a lot of stuff in here that's really good. And soldier attack damage up by 20% is huge as well. That means that like 5 soldiers will be doing the damage of 6, which is huge. Oh, that lets us buy the wasp as well. Ooh. I do the wasp. Especially if we get iron transportation. That means we'll essentially be able to get free wasps anyway. Because, yeah, they cost 10 iron. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here we're going to need. For sure. There's a lot of stuff we're going to need. Advanced armor is really good too. Extra 10% armor for soldiers. That'll just be so much more versatile. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Because yeah, that's plus 20% armor. That's not... Their armor is going to go up by 20% of their current armor. There's going to be an extra 20%. I think they're only on 30, which means they'll be negating like half damage. Half the damage they're taking, which is kind of huge. So, okay. Okay, there's going to be plenty of stuff we need to get. But luckily, there's still a ton more campaign, and we do seem to be getting a lot more research. Yeah, 240 for this one, 240 for this one. Okay, it seems 240 across the board here for level 3s. How much did we get for that? 180. So we're getting more research for missions now. So hopefully we can get that stuff a lot quicker, which would be great. So I'm looking forward to it. So I think next episode, we're going to do the Lonely Forest. So next episode, we'll be doing this one, because I want to see what it's like to have a map where there are no zombies, and it'll just be about min-maxing resources, so we're going to give that a go. So guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.